Good morning, Deborah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You guys are here today. Excellent day. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. It's time to work out. Yes. We give God the glory for waking us up, that we are here. Yes. I don't know if my mom used to say that. In my right mind, right? So, let's get started. How are you all doing? By the grace of God, I'm doing well. You know, the hurricane, I mean, we felt the effect of it here in Panama. We had a lot of rain in some regions, and because the infrastructure is a little bit fragile, we've had floodings, mudslides, and when that happens, the rivers overflow, like crops, get flooded. And we lost three people, and they're young people. Two of them were kids. Oh my God. You know, when you hear me say comarcas, comarcas is where the indigenous people live. So they live, in the interior. So they have access to even less infrastructure because in their ancestral land, they want to be there. So in the news a few months ago, they were talking about how the kids, because they live in their own land on their land, but they do have access to schooling and healthcare. So they have some of the kids have to walk distances to get to their school, and there is a river that they have to cross. And I don't know if you've seen on like in places like Colombia where they're showing you the kids have to go like in a zip line to get to their school. Well, almost like that. So when they try to cross the river, either on a make fish, something to kind of suspend and take them over, sometimes it breaks or whatever, and they fall in the water. And so we lost two kids in those waters this week. And then in another spot, another province, we lost a young man. So three lives lost. And we were not even in the path of the hurricane. And it was just people, you know, no bueno. So hot, kind of heavy today. But we don't know when our turn will come. We're still going. All right, let's tap it. Now you're here to work out, so don't forget to move, because the idea is for us to move our bodies so we keep our joints moving, right? Let's go. So let's move our shoulders up, up, up. This is intermediate, so it's going to be a little bit intense, not too bad, not too bad. On Monday we had beginner. I didn't see too many people. I don't know what happened. Maybe I did something and I set it up. Never know what I did. Okay, we're gonna move the arms like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4. Remember, you're at home. No one's looking at you, telling you what to do. It's up to you. And then we're gonna move the arms up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2. See? You're waking the muscles up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's move like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to go pushing our arms down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Remember to breathe. Inhale up. Inhale. And exhale. And you're pushing. You're pulling your body. It's like you're stretching from the middle. You're pulling yourself way up. And then your legs are pulling you down. Power of opposition. Breathe. And then we're going to go down. Easy does it. Be careful with your back. Very good. You feel it? You should feel it in your buttocks, in your lower back, in your legs. Grab your ankle. Bring your shoulders up like you're trying to curve. When you do that, you are opening the back. Breathe. And move yourself gently from side to side. Oh, you feel the stretch in the hips. See? Okay. Let's go. And then move your hands and up to your knees. And look straight ahead. I call this one the Maggie stretch. Like you're really stretching your body forward. Stretch. Bend the knees. And roll up. And let's do it again. Inhale up. And stretch to one side. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. Oh, so good. So good. Pull your arms out. Push. 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 And then curve in. You feel that? Push out. And suck it in and curve. Curve the shoulders. You feel it? Yes. And out. And curve. Breathe. Let's roll the shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward. The sun is up, but you could tell like it's trying to, there's some rain somewhere. We're still in rainy season here in Panama until like early December. It's been a rainy season for sure. All right, let's come forward and let's move our hip and come up. 2. Again. And up. And down. And up. And down. And go all the way down. Now what we're going to do, we're going to move our hands, walk our hands up, and we're going to get on our tippy toes. You feel it? Stretch. And push your booty out. And up on the toes. Oh, I love this one. Push. Up. Giving those legs a good stretch. All right. Walk the hands back and push the booty out. Push it. Oh my goodness. You feel that stretch. Which is what you want, right? You want to stretch that body. And push yourself forward and push. Oh, you feel it all the way in here and in the yeah, curve. All right, bend the knees and let's roll. Whew, so good. I think we are stretched out. Let's stretch one last time. Whew. Push your hip joint forward. Push. Breathe. Bend the back knee. Breathe and get on your toes. Come up. So good. And then stretch long and down. Oh my goodness. That feels so good. All right. Let's do it again. Push. Push, 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 push. You want your hip bone, the hip joint to be real supple. That's what's gonna keep you from falling. All right? Bend the back knee. You've got to take time to stretch, guys. Don't be in a rush. And on the toes. Breathe. Breathe. Yes. And the front leg. Woo. I think I'm warmed up. How about you? Usually we take about 10 minutes. Yep, 11 minutes stretching. You know, I looked for you guys on Monday. I don't know what happened. Were you guys on Monday looking for me? I was here on Monday. Maybe I clicked on something different, but I was there. You know, I never miss. When I'm going to take a day off, I'll let you know ahead of time. I have not yet. All right, let's go. So today we are going to, make it a little intense, not too intense, but got to move that body. We're nice and relaxed, right? Let's do the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, one last 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to start with our knees. You know, we love to do the knees up because it's such a good exercise. We're going to lift our knees, big arms, and arms under the knee, right? We're going to go for 40. Or maybe 30, since it's intermediate. Don't want to scare anybody. Okay? All right, you ready? Let's go. Arms up. 1, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is good for your core. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can slow it down if you need to, but try to lift your knees up. Breathe. I don't know how many. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was 30, right? Breathe, breathe. Good. Yeah, I tell you, when you're poor and where you live is not really safe. And people's homes get flooded, they lose everything. Remember, every time you bring your heart rate down, you keep a little movement going. People lose everything. And it's like, listen, right, so now we're going to be doing the diagonal, knees up, but we're going to stay like this, and we're going to bring arm like this, all right? Because every time you bring the arms up and the legs up, you're working the core, and it gives you a little bit of a cardio workout, right? You don't have to be jumping up and down to do cardio, right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Don't let age define how mobile you are. You just have to work at it. And consistency. You don't work out when you feel like it once in a while. You got to commit to doing it however many times a week. If you didn't see me on Monday, hopefully you went and did something, right? It's a commitment to you. No one's going to force you. No one's going to make you do it. But you do it because you know it's good for you. It keeps you mobile, keeps your body in a much better position to fight disease and falls and all kind of other sicknesses we may not know about. Right? All right, gonna do the other side. I'm bringing my heart rate down because I could feel it, right? And you don't want it to go crazy. Just a little bit fast, then slow it down. All right, ready? We're gonna do the same thing. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the foot down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. You can slow it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 30 and 30. That's what we said we were going to do, right? All right. Remember to breathe. Control your breath. That's important. And we're going to bring it down. I wish I could have some music here, but I need to find some non-copyrighted music. You know, I can do another subscription. I just hate all the subscription. I'm paying Apple $9.99, $9.99, $2.99. I'm just paying too many subscription. You know, these companies will never go broke. You know, Microsoft, I'm paying Microsoft. It's just no bueno. All right. We did the knee up and the arm, so now we're going to do some arm exercises because we don't want jiggles, right? So we have to work on that. So you know I have a water jug, for those who may not know, but this is how we, instead, I don't want to get weights in here because I do have a gym downstairs and I don't want to buy weights. If I need to do weights, I go downstairs. But for the arms, I use this gallon water jug and it works. All right, so let's go. 1, we're doing the bicep, the front of the arms. 2, 3, if you don't have a jug, just do it without weight. 4, 5, 6, but you can buy one yourself. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. But if you have weights, use the weights. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're gonna do triceps. That was the front of the arm. The biceps. Triceps are the back of the arm. And we could do this with the weight. This is tricep. Okay, and you can do this one without the jug, or you can do it with the jug or weights. But you also could do it like this. Put your arms out like that. Let's put the arms like this, and then go 1, 2. Bend the knee slightly. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have light weight, use them. 7, 8. And your arms are tight, closer to your body. 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel it. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then put your palms out like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Small pulses. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Hold it. Woo! Yes. Hold it. And relax. Did you feel that? You have got to work your arms. You don't want jiggly arms. No. Yes. Unnecessary prescriptions. Well, sometimes they're unnecessary, but a lot of us are too much into pills. I remember when I was married, every time my husband had a little headache, he's like, oh, let's go to some Tylenol. I'm like, let your body, heal itself. The other day I was sitting out here and I feel like a mild headache. And I'm like, I don't usually have headaches. I'm like, let me drink some water. Maybe I'm dehydrated. So I drank a jug and then he was like, don't feel it anymore. Listen, especially as you get older, your body is more sensitive to changes. So if you're a bit dehydrated, your blood sugar is a little low or high, you got to know your body and listen to your body and intervene early so that it doesn't become an emergency, right? Okay, so now we're gonna bend the knees. You see how wide I open my legs? We're gonna bend the knees because when you do that, you're creating tension on the quad muscles, which are the largest muscles in your body, right? You're tightening your core because your core is also your strength. And I heard someone say the other day, the power, health, and death are in your legs. Anyway, I don't go that far. I'm not looking to have people repeat what I say. I'm not that important. Put your arms up like this, bend, and go as low as you can and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. This is good for your core, your oblique. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you feel it? We want to stay here because the longer you sit, the more tension you're putting on the legs. Now we're going to go arms to try to touch the ankles to the back. You're not going to touch it, but that's what you're trying to say you're doing. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you feel it? 7, 8. Don't rush this one. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're still keeping your tension there. If you need to stand up, you can. But we are training our heart and we are working our legs. Even just sitting here like this. All right? So now we're going to go a little lower and we're going to take our hands and we're going to try to go down as low as you can. You're not going to be able to go too low, but that's the goal, crushing the core. Ready? 1, and center. 2, and center. 3, and center. 4, and center. 5. Breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 1. Those are not easy, but we want to do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 6. Watch your back. If you have pain, you need to stop. 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, I felt these. Woo. Yes. Wow. I am sweating. Are you sweating? That means you're working hard. Breathe. We're going to try to bring the heart rate down. 27 minutes, okay? Yes. So we did our legs, we did the core, we did the arms. Very good. So now, why don't we just do, how to do the plank? Well, plank, we did 80 seconds the other day of planking, almost a minute and a half. So we're gonna see how long we're gonna be able to do it today. And then we'll do some chest exercises. And that is good. Planking is an exercise that is good. It tightens everything, your arm, your core, your legs. All right? And we do low planking now because it's the most effective, I think. Right? Stopwatch, reset. All right? We're gonna go low. All right? Let's stretch a little bit. And we're gonna go. Let's go. We're planking like so. We're gonna try to go for 80 seconds today. If you can only do 30, that's okay. That's where you start. And then you make it a goal, 18 seconds. A goal to get to like 30, 35, 40, and you just add to it every time you try it, okay? This is good for the core, your buttocks, your legs, your arms. Woo. We are now halfway, 40 seconds. Breathe. And try to distract yourself so you don't think about it. 50 seconds. Woo. 30 more. That's the goal. And then after 80, I'm going to go to 90 soon, right? 1 minute. Almost there. Woo, 70 seconds. All right. It's okay if you stop. All right. 80 seconds. I'm gonna push to 90. Woo! Almost there. Ow, 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 ow. Yes! I did it! 90 seconds. Oh my gosh. Let us stretch. How many seconds did you do? If it's 30, congratulations. That's where I started, okay? All right. Isn't that amazing? Your body can do a lot more than you give it credit for. You just have to train it. All right? So when you see those dancers, those basketball players, they don't just wake up and be that good. Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, they're on the court for hours. Swimmers, it doesn't matter. Coco Gauff, that beautiful young lady, you think she just kind of gets on the court without working out? Hey, but now her hard work is paying off. She's getting so many deals. I just pray that God will protect her because that much money and notoriety, that's dangerous for a young person. Remember Justin Bieber? The other day I saw that kid and I'm like, Lord, what happened? Money, fame, success, it's a death trap sometimes, okay? So I remember my son used to say, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm not saying that you don't, because I know what's going to happen if you become successful. Remember, what's that? Little Nas, remember that kid? That's somebody's child. Oh my God. I am not, inspired by that. Money, the love of money, fame. It's a death trap, okay? So whatever God has given you, enjoy it. And don't, be jealous of what somebody has because you don't know what they're going through with all that money. Let's stretch. And back. We're just going to do some push-ups. And that's another one. I need to work on that. I'm doing push-ups now at the vanity in my bathroom. I stay in the bathroom on my toes and I go 1, 2, 3. I try to do that twice a day. I am committing myself to doing that in addition to working with you guys and watching what I eat. I have got to lose this. This brain that refuses to leave me. Listen, we're fighting. We're in a fight right now. It's those babies. I mean, I love the babies, but boy, oh boy, they do a number on my body. All right, let's see if we can do 20 of the push-ups. 1, 2, come on, 3, 4. If you can do 5, that's okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You notice I'm not on my toes. I'm not that strong. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost there, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are hard for me. Whew. But I did the 20. I promised I would, and I did. Oh, gosh, that's hard. Stretch the arms and stretch the arm and the shoulder. Yes, very good. All right, we're gonna finish with some twists. That's good for the core again. Those knee legs and all that. That's good for the core. I'm always working on the core, right? Very good. Just bringing my heart rate down a bit. So the plank, the push-ups, you can do the push-ups on the counter in your kitchen. You just go down and up. Not only is it good for your core, it's good for the arm. And I want Michelle Obama's arm. Remember those arms when she used to wear those sleeveless dresses that everybody freaked out over? Oh, God. Listen, if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. But I refuse. Well, I cry sometimes. I do. When I look at the state of us, the world, the injustices and the genocides, I cry. But I think for me, crying is cathartic. It just, and I don't want to ever get to a point where I can't cry. Then I feel like I lose my humanity, right? If things can go around you, and that's what's happening. People just don't give a flip. Government shut down. Who cares if you have to go to the food places to get food to eat? You don't care. They don't care about you. They really don't give a what. So upsetting. But then after I cry, I have to say, what can I do? So what I can do in my little circle, if somebody's sick and you say, Snag, can you bring me some soup? I'll bring you some soup. You know what? The thing that says, bloom where you planted. I can't help what's happening out there, but I can help in my little circle. And that's what you do. And give yourself grace because you don't have the power to fix anything. All right, so now we're gonna keep our heels a little bit elevated and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, I go down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Whew. We are done. We are done. You probably said, yeah, she always says 30 minutes, but she always goes over. Yeah, I know. But this is an investment in you, right? Investment in you, your life, your body. And exercise is good for keeping away depression. Did you know that? Yeah. Because sometimes when you see the state of the world, the constant, hatred and whatever people are doing to make sure everything that is good is theirs and that you yourself don't deserve anything, what are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? All right. Let's bring it up. Inhale. We're just stretching right now. This is the end. Let's stretch one side. Stretch to the other. Stretch. We just tighten those muscles. Now we are stretching them because when you do that, you make them more supple, right? And it's a lot easier for you to reshape them, all right? And then you are stretching the chest and between the shoulder blades. And stretch and curve and stretch and open the arms and to one side. You're opening that chest again. Yes. Arms down. Roll the shoulders. Roll. Roll. And let's go from side to side. Breathe. And the neck, turn it as if you're trying to see back in the back. Whew. Center. And stretch the neck, trying to see to look backward. And center. And to the side. Center. And the side. Center. And head back. Keep your eyes open so you don't lose your balance. Stretching the thyroid. You know that thyroid that goes like it's dead in menopause. Because that's what that little gland here controls your metabolism. Oh, just let the stress, all the tightness from the neck go down in your fingers, especially if you work on the computer a lot like I do. Very important. Open your legs, arms out, warrior two, stretch one hip out like you're surfing. Woo. And then arm down and go straight ahead. Straight line. Feel that stretch in your chest, the side, the tummy, the core. Woo. And then try to turn your head to the ceiling. Like you're trying to look up. Then you really feel that stretch on the side, right? Okay, let's come back up. Arms out again. Breathe. Pull to one side like you're surfing. This is warrior two. Or is it one? I don't know, one of the warriors. It's a yoga pose. Arm down and stretch. Yoga just tries to stretch you, making you limber and flexible. When you stretch your body, you're less likely to get injured. You feel that? Woo. And then turn your face to the ceiling. I feel it. So good. Down. Curve. And up. Let's go down again. And up. Down again. And up. The last one. Down. Woo. When you do this one, you're really stretching the back. You feel it? Now bend your knees and put your elbows to your knees and push. This is an inner thigh stretch. So good. Now let's come back up. All right. I think we are done. I hope you enjoy this and that your body is nice and warm. You go take a shower or you wash your hair and you're gonna feel like a new person. You will. No, I was here on Monday. You're too private, introverted for fame. You're beating the rain today. On Sunday, I cried for hours and finally I've regrouped. Listen, I think it's a release when we are able to cry because when you keep everything in, it's damaging, right? But you got to know where to stop and not let yourself get way down in the no. You don't want to get too far down because sometimes you can't come back up. So you have to watch yourself. And what you do is just you got to talk to yourself. Self-talk is important, right? So sometimes you get so overwhelmed with everything that's going on. You go in your closet, like the Bible says, you pray. And I wrote something this week about prayer. Why do we continue to pray and nothing changes, right? And after a shooting, they're like, "Oh, let's pray for the families." Yeah, that's gonna do a lot because the people who can make the change are unwilling. So what can you do about that? You can just take that all in and you get angry and it's not helping. So sometimes the crying is a release and you have to do it because tears cleanse the soul, right? So after you've cried and then you have to say, "Okay, Maggie, okay, that's enough," right? and then you put some music on, you start dancing and singing and praising. Listen, that's what we call self-care. Because if you say, woe is me, oh my God, look at this world, blah, 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 there's nothing you or I can do about that. People decide to be who they want to be. Yes, they try to be ugly, hateful. Some of them are too far gone. They don't even realize what they're doing. So, what can you do? And I don't think it's my job to try to change these people's mind. I give them up to God. I'm like, if you want to do something with them, you do that. Right? Now, if it's my child or somebody close to me, yes, I'm going to get involved. But otherwise, it's like, let's keep it moving because we don't know how long we have. All we have is today, this moment. You know, people go to the store, they get shot. People, I remember when I was in the States, you know, I'd go to Publix and I'm like, well, today might be the day. Or I'd be driving down the street and then a cop pulls behind me. And I'm like, well, I remember one day I was driving and this one started driving behind me. And I'm like, I'm sure he's checking my tag and everything to see if there isn't for him to pull me over. And they don't need a reason. And I turned my phone on and I'm talking on the phone. I said, okay, this is what's happening just in case. But then I was okay with it. If it's my day, it's my day. You can't escape, you know, what's coming for you. So you can't live in fear. Yes, our heart is grieved. It is. You know, when I see two babies, 5 and 8 years old, trying to cross a river to go to school back and forth because somebody is not putting like a little bridge. It's not that the money is not there. Priorities. Your priorities probably is, whoa, let me invest in the stock market. Let's see how much money I can make today. Well, I'm not begrudging you that. You can do that. But don't forget the downtrodden, those who don't have anything. Reach out and pull them with you if you can. And this is what happens with power and money. It does something. It changes your perspective. How many times you see somebody who was really good and nice and they get in a position and they turn into somebody you don't recognize? That's what power does. That's why when my son was like, oh, I want to go to Hollywood, I want to be there, I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm praying, no. And then he would say, you're welcome, Juanita. He would say, oh, you just don't want me to be successful. And I'm like, being the mother that I am, I didn't even respond because I'm like, I know what's on the other side. I see what's happening to these kids. Ariel Grande, you see that little girl? She turned into a shell of herself. Justin Bieber, look what happened to Whitney Houston. I mean, listen, there's no glory in all that money. Don't begrudge somebody what they have. If you don't have, it's a blessing to you. You don't have as much because God is protecting you. Yes. So be happy with what you have. There is a reason for it. All right, ladies. You're welcome, Deborah. TBI Nation. Oh, that's a nice name. I'm sure TBI means something. Self-talk, yes, ma'am. I believe in self-talk, especially those of us who live alone. You know, I'm walking around, I have a conversation with myself, I laugh. Sometimes you're like, is this normal? But there's nobody else to answer me, so I answer myself. Listen, protecting your mental health is becoming harder and harder. But you have got to. Don't let yourself go down into that hole. Sometimes it's a point of no return. That's when depression and suicide, that's how it starts. When you start saying, oh, there is no hope. Like right now, to see us as a people go back to the way it was, yes, there are going to be some casualties because some people's psyche can't handle it. But what you got to tell yourself is that there is nothing new under the sun. And whatever your situation is, it is not the worst. Somebody has it worse than you. Always. And that's what you do when you do the self-talk. You say, I'm pretty sure somebody else is worse off than I. Look at me. Yes, I'm talking about my rings and stuff, but I'm not in a hospital bed. I don't have dementia. I thank God. So that's why when you start, you could be in your house by yourself, put some worship music on, and just start shouting with your little voice, and you singing and you raising your hand. You choose to be thankful for what you have today, the ability to walk, the ability to think. Yes, you don't have a lot, but what you have, you enjoy it and share it with somebody. This is where the joy comes in, and that's going to protect your mental health. One of the things we used to tell people is that when you feel yourself going down the tube. Now, depression can be a medical condition, right? You can have an imbalance of some hormones in your brain. And sometimes when the doctor puts you on medication, like one of my children, I'm like, take your medication. Because once you go to therapy and then you're still not getting better, it's time to correct the imbalance. So what happens with people with schizophrenia, with bipolar or whatever, they're like, oh, I'm tired, they take the medication. And sometimes the medication do have some side effects. But if you don't, what's the alternative? And they quit taking the medication and whoop, that's how a lot of them end up with the suicide. Because when you fall gone, you fall gone. And that's the danger zone. Danger zone. So take your medication, do what you can to protect yourself, involve yourself in other people's miseries, whatever you can do to help, volunteer, talk to people, care, take the focus off of you. Oh, me, little old me. Well, you know what? You know that importance is. And there are billions of people out there in this world. There are millions who are way worse off than you. Whatever we're going through right now, and I'm not going to mention any names, but you know, around the world, other people are suffering worse than we are. So we have to take it in perspective, right? So we can keep going, because what is the option? Giving up cannot be an option, because our forefathers didn't give up. That's why you're here today. God has a reason. I don't know why I'm here. Sometimes I'm like, what's the point? But I don't know. I don't know. So all I have to do is be grateful, thankful, and be involved for however long you're giving me. Because when it's my time to go, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. There's nothing in this life that is that important. Oh my God, hey, no. I'm enjoying what I have. I accept the things that I can't change. Remember that serenity prayer. I keep telling you, I live by that. And then I keep it moving. I do the Kim, Kim, keep it moving. My friend Diane. A healthy mind first. All right, ladies, I didn't mean to go into all that, but you know, sometimes you just get in the moment. It's like, there's so much going on. Let's pray for the people in Jamaica and all these people who are getting battered with this hurricane. You know what that means? Some people are losing their homes, all their belongings. When they have those floods here, the homes here in Panama are like flat on the ground. That's the thing I look at. I'm like, well, what happens if there is rain and flooding? Go into the house. Sometimes you see the couch is floating, everything is floating. And you know those people don't have much. So think about them. I'm in a high rise. I don't have to worry about it, but that's a blessing. But not everybody's that blessed. So instead of complaining, I say thank you. It's perspective, it's a mindset. All right, sisters, thank you so much for joining me today. You got to be here to listen to my rant, but hopefully it's helping somebody. Because you know, a lot of people would say, oh, I was close to ending it, I was close to whatever they plan to do with themselves, and then they call somebody talked to them and took them off the edge and brought them back. A lot of us are on the edge. If you're not strong mentally, that sense of desperation, that sense of hopelessness, this is what drives people to the edge. There is nothing I can do. It's hopeless. It's never going to get better. You don't know that, sis. That is what you have to hang on to. This too shall pass. There is nothing new under the sun. And if you die in the process before it passes, that's okay. But you got to tell yourself it will pass and hang on to that hope. Right? All right, guys. Have a beautiful day. God loves you. I love you. Au revoir. À la prochaine. Bye bye.